Before going into the code part, I'll just show the web application how it looks. In this web application, I have created three different parts. One, I used Angular for web development, and we have used Express.js to connect to MongoDB and get the login or register credentials, and other is Python Flask to execute the DLB commands. So the Express.js, which connects to the MongoDB, is deployed to Heroku, and other two, Python Flask code and Angular, are not deployed. Will be deployed later. So now I'm running locally the Python code, and it's running at localhost 5000, and I'm running Angular will be running at localhost 4200. So in this, it first loads the login page. If the user is not registered, he can register here. After registering, it will be redirected to login page. In login page, I already have an account, so I'm using the previous account. In this, I have three list of repositories, so that will be loaded as soon as the web page loads. It takes some time to just figuring out. My bad. So these are the two repositories present in the user home directory. I'm storing all the repositories, project repositories, in the local directory, as I didn't feel like MongoDB is good fit for that, and we don't have time to explore MongoDB with this folder structure. So we can upload a repository now using upload. Here we have to select the directory. This is the project directory I want to upload, and this will be viewed here. It gets automatically updated. I'm doing frequent polling. Whenever sorry, I'm not doing any frequent polling. Whenever the upload button is clicked, it always does the list HTTP request again. We can select the repository and see the history, number of files in that, and the history of that, the current versions of files, and these are the changes done in that, and history. So in the code part, we can see this is the file present in that, and we can see the folder structure. For each file, we mention the author name, the message, and the commit version. It could be 1, 2, or 3. Here everything is 1, and this date at which time it got committed. There should be some, yeah, this is the third commit. So here in the changes part, only home.html it got changed, and we can change in the file, and it gets automatically detected here. We can click on any file, it gives the changes here. So in changes, we have frequent polling. It frequently polls for status command, DLB status command, and then it updates the modified files here. In history, we show list of history of commits done by the user. We can click on each. By default, it shows the first version files that are committed in the first version. This is the third version. In third version, these are the files that are committed. These are the new files. If we click on any new file, it shows the complete file but not the diff. If we click on a file so it shows version 2 and version 3. So whenever we click on third file, it gives diff on 2 and 3. If we have commit 2, and if we check the home.html, it gives diff between versions 1 and 2. When we click on 1, it gives the complete file because it is the only file. So it gives a complete file here. It shows what file was committed and the changes in 2 and 3 next versions. In this logout, This is our sample application. Going to the code part, I have written login and register components. After that, in the home component, we'll have the upload button, which opens the file dialog, and later it shows the list of repositories in user repositories component. And whenever user repository, a particular repository is clicked by the user, the respective tree will be changed. Repo code means list of the files present, and history means history of all commits, and repo changes contains the modified files. And later app.routing actually routes the files like /home /login/register. And we have a backend server Express.js which connects to MongoDB. This is the component. And we have the Python code which DLV commands which executes multiple commands, and this is the base module which executes all the commands, and which Angular connects to folder selection using Flask. And later we have module in this bin directory, and we have all the commands in lib directory. We have implemented we have used it in Angular only: initiate, add, commit, and def, list, history, and status. Push and pull are not used as of now. That's it. Thank you.